and Chris come along as they share our lives with you. We have many adventures. We're always on the go, doing errands, traveling, casinos, and much more. Nothing to stop us now. It's time for another show. The life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today and come share our lives with us. We have many adventures. We're always on the go, doing errands, traveling, casinos, and much more. Nothing to stop us now. It's time for another show. The life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today and come share our lives with us. Oh, with us.
Good morning.
Hey everybody.
We're on the road again.
Yes, we are.
Can't wait to be on the road again.
Y'all can,
All my friends.
y'all can tell it's early.
Yeah.
I don't do early mornings, but I'm doing it today.
Mention a food item.
You will do it.
Today I'm being Uber. I'm your friendly Uber driver.
Not getting paid for this.
Where can I take you today? I'm sorry, y'all, but I have to laugh. I was looking at a news article, and the lady said those people that come from South Africa. Hello, I'm from Africa. I need to quit.
They asked her where they from.
Y'all, they're gonna have a tough time over here.
Give them hell. Give them hell.
They wanted to come over here so bad. They'll see how good it is.
It might be good for them.
Yeah.
It's not good for everybody.
Right? Make America great again.
A bunch of Washington bullshit, that is.
No, I'm not agreeing with all these policies.
And I'm not agreeing with that because you're going to make people get out of here because you don't want to spend taxpayer money. Then you're going to bring people in here to spend taxpayer money.
If you can't be fair with everybody, then nobody has the right to be over
That's
here.
what I'm talking about.
But you see, ooh, they're building a house right there. Wow.
Something.
It just, see, y'all, that just goes to show you the disparities.
Racism, racism.
The sparsity
Well,
that they're committing because they favoritism. And you know what they're doing. I mean, I don't even have to say it.
Racism.
and that's why we ain't going to say no more. We're going to have to get our own another channel because we talk a lot of politics.
It's hard not to. This is a big
because
story.
you're living in it. You know.
Yeah.
We don't mean to do it all the time, but
No.
you know, well, we'll get us
We trying. We said we're going to do a podcast show and just start that.
Another little channel.
And we'll
do
direct
that.
y'all if y'all want to hear more about that. We'll
Yeah.
tell you where to go.
Coming soon.
Yeah.
We probably will, and we'll probably do our reactions too on there. You know,
maybe
reaction channels and stuff because
reactions like what's coming to what's going on in politics.
I have a feeling we'll get a lot of subscribers on that for some odd reason. But we may we'll let you know more about it as that comes to fruition.
Yeah, we will.
Hell, we still trying to do a live for this channel.
We have to get our lives.
Yeah, we will.
We will.
Ooh, that looks like they got some good little tacos at that corner place. And look at all these little taco stands.
Yeah.
One day I'm gonna come on and try one of these breakfast tacos right there.
Oh, that's a donut. And
No, right next.
right there's the taco.
Yeah, Julio's.
Mexican place. They probably got breakfast taco.
I wouldn't mind going right now and get me one, but I don't have time. I gotta get her to her appointment. Oh, they finally selling this little shop.
Who's hungry?
So,
And he'll be for sale next year this time too.
well, that's close enough. You want to come up here, you can come up here and get you one anytime.
Now,
And
don't,
this one's right in Moreland that got good little tacos. You know, I used to be going to get them for you.
oh yeah. That's true. I should have got one there this morning.
Yeah.
Something to hold me over because I'm gonna probably be hungry out here
I
when they
just
come
brought
out.
you some crackers.
Don't let it fool y'all though. It ain't gonna rain today. It may look like it's still sun out, but it's supposed to be. This is supposed to be the hottest day. We're gonna be 100 and 2 today.
Right now it's 75.
It won't stay long. That's only because it's overcast. But we're going to do what they call the dog days of summer a little early. Yeah. So next week we got our graduation for our schools.
Oh, is it next week?
Yeah. They're doing it on the 25th.
Oh, I thought they was doing it in June.
No. They said they were going to make sure they had everything caught up. I don't know how. I don't think they care.
They might care.
They just want to get the hell out for the summer. Them teachers be like, you know what?
They got to.
We'll crash course this
They
class.
still got to do what they have to do.
Yeah. So Texas said they're getting rid of star testing. They won't be here no
I
more.
wonder why they doing that.
That's something the Hot Wheels did.
Oh, is that Greg again?
They tried to do it at first just to keep certain people down. But now they don't care, I guess, since they done stole all the public money to send to the private schools.
Yeah, that's why, because everybody's going to be going to private schools. So now they don't
Everybody ain't going to be going to private schools.
Well, not
we
everybody.
got plenty of kids that don't have private school money and no private schools around them.
But you know what? This school voucher program they got now.
This is nothing but a rip-off.
You know why they're doing
for
this.
The private, yeah, they're
going to try to desegregate the schools by doing this program.
Well, they are desegregating.
Yeah, I mean,
because if people got private schools, they can drive up here to Waco and put the kids into school now. They just didn't have enough money at first to pay. Now they got enough money to pay.
They just redline our schools.
That's all.
Just like they did our neighborhood.
Yep.
So you said we had a new neighbor, huh?
A new neighbor?
Yeah, Lawanda's house. Did they move somebody in there? Or?
Oh, I didn't say it was.
I thought I heard you say it this morning.
I said that was no.
I'm hearing stuff,
What did I say?
I have no idea. I'm hearing
I
stuff.
never said that. That was the Wanda's car over there yesterday.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm just hearing stuff, y'all.
Oh, I was saying that little house right there on Live Oak, you know, that Helen's sister used to live in. They had left all that junk by the side.
Mm-hmm.
They cleaned that out from somebody else's living in there.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah, I said it's a new person there.
It's funny how you hear different things when people tell you stuff.
It don't take that long for somebody to get in a house. I don't care how little it is. And that's a little old house.
I wish I would have heard I won the Texas lottery last night. That's what I was hoping I heard.
I haven't even scared my tickets.
But I know nobody won last night.
Well, I might have won some money still.
I told y'all the sun was coming out. Look, just as much as I said it. It's gonna come out.
There it is.
So we are on our way today. Cheryl's got 3 doctor appointments. She's doing like I did it one day.
They're not really doctor appointments. They just tests.
Well, they are appointments, though.
Yeah, they're appointments.
I don't guess she'd be like me and say, I ain't going to this one like I did.
Well, no, I go because they're not painful. They're just, uncomfortable.
That pain in the ass.
You know what I should have did, y'all? I should have, I didn't even think about it. I should have put my better pants on today and my better shirt.
Oh.
Left my dog at home. And took my scooter and went to Jason's Deli.
Yeah, we should.
I didn't. And now I'm thinking about it, and now it's a little too late to do it.
Yeah.
But we might have to do it later this week, maybe Saturday. I've been saying I know she like it. They got good salads, and I can eat decently and not overly do it, and not eat too much. Yeah, like I said, I'm really gonna start watching what I do now, and that's why I don't really mind. I didn't eat nothing.
But you got to eat something.
I will. I'll have dinner tonight. I'll eat, well, a little bit, but
But you can't just skip.
No, but I mean, it was decent enough last night what I ate. Because I'm determined, y'all.
Well,
I better see. I don't want to see no 2. I want to see at least 12 on that scale when I go back. So I know what I have to do to make that happen.
Well, you can go back in 2 weeks.
Yeah. So I have 2 weeks. If I could lose a pound a day, that'd be 14 pounds.
Now that would be a miracle.
Now I will celebrate on that. Won't I?
Yeah, you're celebrating on that.
I get 2 more good rounds of that, I will definitely have a new number to talk about in my head.
Yeah. Well, you do it if you want to do it.
I'm evicting those numbers.
I wish I had 2 pounds lost. I tried, but because of my anti-rejection medication, it just fights against it.
Why do they do this to me?
Because the people can't wait, they're ready to come out. But I'm still gonna keep trying.
Yeah. Only bad thing is my knees are hurting today. Just sitting there, I can feel them throbbing. They weren't, you know, they were all right when I got up and got my bath. Wasn't too bad. But I think now, you know, they come and go. I get this chronic throbbing in my knees. And then Tyster forgot to put my support support thing on my leg.
What, compression?
Yeah, compression sock.
That helps your knees?
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, because it makes the blood flow stay up in there.
Oh, okay.
But it's, you know, he want me to have it because it's holds my leg.
Yeah, they don't want your leg to swell.
No. So he needs to do that today. I'm gonna start putting some cocoa butter, just like you say.
Yeah.
They tell me, unfortunately, they say it ain't gonna, cosmetically, I don't think it's gonna look better.
But it still looks fine.
Not to me. But I mean, it's better than it being scabbed and wounds on it. It's no longer there.
It's better than not having one.
Well,
I done seen a lot of people, their legs, oh man.
I guess I'm fighting a war I ain't gonna win on that.
And
as far as
I would tell you, look at my arm. Mine ain't gonna get no better.
Ain't nobody seeing that hardly.
Who don't see your arm? Everybody
They ain't
see
paying
your
attention
arm.
to that. But when they look at, they look down.
Nobody paying attention to your leg. Believe you me. They might look at your shoes.
That depends which leg you're talking about.
That leg right there, nobody's paying attention to it. They're gonna look at your shoes and say, look at them shoes you got on.
Nasty, Roberta.
They ain't gonna look at your leg.
Yeah, I said if I lose, I'm gonna wait till I lose. That still may be a while, but if I lose about another 50 pounds, I might go look for me a nice little pair of shoes that, you know, as my feet kind of shrink back down. I might find me a nice good pair of Reeboks or some Nikes or something.
And gonna go walking. You can't walk yet.
No, but I'll get out of these type of shoes.
Did she just say that?
Just get you some better shoes look like that.
But I've always had a problem with my feet, y'all. That's why I can't really, you know, I can wear tennis shoes. I used to. But
maybe get you,
I would still get, you know.
Them little walking shoes. They don't have to be, you know, those shoes I see with man.
And that was before I even gained weight. I don't know why I had a problem with my feet. And that's why I didn't go bowling much, because if I go bowling, I would pay for it. Roller skating, I would pay for it. And I couldn't do all those things I like to do. And I'd have to suffer, because the next day, y'all can believe I paid for it. I had blisters, everything.
Oh, really?
Yeah, all that rubbing in there. My feet are just, you know, they just don't fit right in a lot of shoes. So the doctor told me, you're going to have to get you some soft shoes. And where they're stretchable, because if not, any compression against your feet, you're going to have a problem for the next couple days after. And y'all know how it is when you get blisters. And
I ain't never had blisters.
oh, that rubbing in that shoe and tightness. I just like boots. Boots do the same thing. I can't wear no boots.
I know one thing people were saying when they started saying that when you got your shoes too small and they hurt, that's when you start getting them corns. I don't never want that to happen to me. So even at this age, I don't have any corns or calluses or anything.
No, I've had to keep my shoes one size a little bigger than, and then when I walk, they kind of move around.
One size bigger, but I just know. And then the real cheap plastic, you know, shoes.
The Crocs.
No, not them kind. You know, they look like they leather, but they're not leather. They made out of something that they used to be wearing all the time. I could never wear them shoes. They're using them little closed-in shoes, and they look shiny and stuff. I could never wear them. I could wear Payless sandals. I used to wear the Payless sandals and stuff. I always loved sandals. I hardly ever wear, you know, the closed-in shoes anyhow.
I'll shout out to Blast of the Past, Payless.
Yeah.
They're gone.
I wear.
Some of y'all may not even know what a Payless was.
If you know what Payless is, a Payless
You've been around for a while.
You know, put it in the comment that you know what Payless is. And you could get nice little sandals to wear at the summertime.
Especially at the BOGOs. They used to have a lot of BOGOs on
they
there.
did.
That was the thing in the 80s, man.
I would give my boys them little flip-flops and sandals. You know, especially my younger son. He used to wear
You couldn't go to a shopping mall that didn't have one in them.
Well, we had them, the standalone ones.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying they all had them always in the mall.
Yeah.
You know, and that and Foot Locker used to have all these. Them places been around a long time.
Well, Foot Locker, they still got Foot Locker.
They still got them?
Yeah. As far as I know, I ain't been to the mall in.
I can think of a lot of stores. They remember Orange Julius?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they had the best.
I never drunk one of those.
They was delicious, y'all. Y'all know they was. You can see them taking them oranges back in the blenders.
I
They
remember
swip them up.
them.
Ooh, they was good.
My kids drunk one, but
Every time I went to the Brasmo, I had.
He's stopping there.
Huh?
He's supposed to be way back there. He was supposed to come all the way up here and stop. He see ain't nobody else came all the way up there and stopped.
Oh, hell yeah. What's he doing?
He's supposed to
Didn't even think about it. Yeah, y'all shout out to Orange Julius, man. That thing was delish.
Oh, I never had one.
Y'all remember FYE?
FYE?
The record stores.
No, I remember KB's.
Oh yeah, KB Toy Store.
My kids used to love to go
I'm talking about, y'all remember, y'all missed the days when you could go in there and that's before them damn CDs came out. I know that was a big thing. Y'all remember we used to go and buy them vinyl records? The LPs, 45, 78.
I was at a store right there in Marlin.
I used to love going to the mall.
Well, they had them in the mall too.
And y'all, it was 1983 and I walked into a Phi store. I was the first one to get my hands on Michael Jackson Thriller. When it came out on 78, I got it. Woo, I paid a good penny for that thing. I think I paid $29.99, $30. Michael Jackson was expensive, but you got all his greatest hits on there. Thriller, you know, a lot of people wanted Thriller. And then if you wanted to buy the single song on a 45, it was a 33, not a 78. 33.
I remember when I bought Michael Jackson Off the Wall, and I was going to college. I played that thing almost every day, every morning. I played that Off the Wall.
Kind of like ring my bell at that college, huh?
Yeah, I do every song on that Off the Wall. Oh man.
Yeah.
I played it and played it.
Yeah, it was addicting, the beat and the tune. But I'll never forget that when I walked in there and bought that. And then they came out. Y'all, it was a sad day. I didn't like it. When the CDs hit and they say, come out and the CDs, when they start putting music on CDs. And the CD music come out on CD and the CD player. Man, we were like, I was so used to being my cassette tapes and stuff. And I was like, and my sister said, I don't know if I'm gonna like this. And then she started getting them CDs and with the music on it, and they were expensive as hell when you used to buy CDs. Good Lord, everything's expensive when it first come out. And then she's like, oh, I don't want this cassette tape anymore. I want to get the new stereo that CD players on them. And I was like, shut up. Yeah, you didn't say nothing about it until it came out.
The cassette player was good until it messes up.
Well,
you know, that thing would eat that tape or something like that.
They did the same thing the 8-tracks did. Once it got up and twisted up, that was the end of it.
That was it.
But, you know,
sometimes you try to fix it back or something like that.
We used to try to hit record because you could record on there. And hit live radio, so the DJ be trying to catch me, don't get the commercials on, so you can record the song off the radio.
Yeah.
You know, that's back before
we did that too.
Before we had, you know, double cassette, we could play one and record on the other side of it. But, you know, that was one thing. You could get around that pirating very easy with that.
I hope it don't be shaking.
Now you can't.
I mean, I hope it don't be noisy.
I don't think it will.
Okay.
But I just think it back by all the stuff that we don't have anymore. And, you know, Toys R Us, stuff that we grew up on. Some of y'all, you know, and maybe some of y'all are listening that are young. Most of y'all are older folks that listen. But I'm just saying, if we do have any younger folks, y'all may, or y'all may know some young folks don't even know what these places are. I like Tyster, he don't know a whole lot of these places unless I tell him about them. You know, because, you know, sometimes I amaze him with stuff.
And then Ty didn't go to the mall and stuff.
No, he didn't.
Even when he was younger. But his mother didn't take him around to the malls and stuff.
But y'all know, y'all always hear your parents or your great-grandparents used to talk about all the stuff that they experienced.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of stuff came out just in our days.
Yeah.
Like I said, we was ecstatic when that microwave oven came out. When we first got a microwave oven, we didn't know how to react. And Mom didn't want it in there. She thought it was the devil.
Yeah, Mom always thought stuff like that. She was very scary.
She didn't like technology. She was very hard to get used to it. But once we got that microwave, my dad went to JCPenney and bought our first microwave. It was a JCPenney model. And went to JCPenney and put it on the JCPenney car. Came home with that microwave. She said, I don't want that thing. I'm not using it. Get it out of here. And then they used to be the big one. You know how they were big and heavy? Yeah. And he said, you're going to try it. So he put it back. And Popcorn said, she said, it's radiation. They're trying to kill us with the radiation. But it took forever. And finally, she got adjusted. And then she loved it. And you couldn't keep her from not using it. And we tried to see, Mom, you're the one in type. They'll curse the damn thing. And then when you finally realize what you can do with it, then you like it.
I think the first person in our family who had gotten a microwave was my Aunt Dorothy, Earl's mother. But they refused. They got a microwave.
They would not. Mom didn't get a cell phone until after my dad died because Christy wanted that one. They would not have a cell phone. And Dad bought a laptop towards the very end before he passed away, about 2 years, and it sat in there and never got open until Lisa ended up getting it. They didn't want no computers in the house. She thought, they could spy on it. She heard all that stuff on TV, and I had a computer.
I guess it's time to invest in that newer technology.
The floppy drives and stuff. But they wouldn't let me have no internet in the house. I never could get the internet in the house. So what good was it having a computer and you couldn't get on the internet with it?
They don't trust you.
Because she was scared of that kind of stuff, getting hacked. Her bank account information. She always mailed her bills. She didn't want to pay them digitally. It was only towards the end when she lived with us that she really couldn't do it anymore. And I said, I can pay your credit card bill right on my phone. And she was so panicked about it, but then she thought it was so easy. Then toward the end she'd be like, can you go in there and pay my Chase bill? I knew it. I said, oh, you like that? I don't have time to mail it. I didn't have a chance to get stamps. But it was just toward the end that she had no choice but to succumb to some of the technology. And I told her, at your age right now, don't worry about no fraud. Really? Just let me pay your bill and be done with it. But, it was sad because my mother truly was stuck in the 50s, y'all, with technology.
I guess she was like them people that want to go back, like Trump people, when America was great.
I don't know if she wanted to go back,
America great again.
But she just was very old school when it came to technology. They didn't really like to advance with that.
See, my mother was older than your mother. And my mother, she was on the computer. She played on the computer.
Yeah.
We had a computer.
Well, some people adapted well and some people didn't.
We had given her that computer. She didn't do a lot on the computer, but she did play her free cell and solitary like that on there.
It took forever for Mom to get a cordless phone.
These cordless phones are the future.
We had that.
We had plenty of time. You could have got you something.
I still could, I guess.
Yeah, you could.
You got to be there 9:45, right?
Yeah, 9:45.
Where's the place they can get a little taco at?
You would have to go up here to, like...
Because I am kind of hungry.
Close to, you can go right there to Walmart.
Talking about what I think he's talking about.
Poor bastard kept talking about food.
It's not no eating places unless you go down, on down into it.
There's a Valero down there I can go to.
Yeah, watch this little car here.
See, I go down there and get a little something and we just swing back up.
Oh, yeah.
We got 45 minutes almost, like 40 minutes. I'll get tired of running there and get something real quick. Yeah. I do need to eat a little something, y'all. But yeah, they were really, really,
on this side, it's a little, you can get a little breakfast thing. It's a little fast food place, Whataburger, not Whataburger, that other one, Burger King or...
Well, they got a Wendy's. But they got this pilot, they got like Sprinklers in there.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
I don't really want like a burger or something. I just want...
I was saying like a little breakfast thing.
Yeah, I probably need to. I still feel like I'm gonna get sick again, and I don't be sitting out here waiting.
My son was growling when I was in the house. No, I just had my crackers.
Is that gonna hold you?
Yeah, that hold me.
So,
hey, Copper.
Mom was a strange one when it came to that kind of stuff. But, you know, it's funny how everybody's different with things, y'all. But,
well, I didn't, you know,
get to the back.
I think my kids, Dale is the one that came and told me about the computer. Was I working? No, I knew about computers because I had gone to college, but we were doing that Fortran and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I didn't have no home computer.
Wake up, goddammit!
MS-DOS.
But I was working at DHS when I had moved to a house, and I knew about computer because I was working on a computer every day, but I didn't have a home computer.
Yeah.
And he kept bugging me about, because when, you know, he was in high school, and he was saying, Mom, we can get home computers. They have, where you can get home computers and all this stuff like that. I said, oh, really? And so we looked it up on Dale.
Do people have robots now?
Curse that Elon Musk.
We found one. And
yeah, I bought my first home computer for my house. I'm going to go across over to the pilot.
You don't have to go right here.
No, you turn here. The pilot's over here, baby.
Oh, okay. You can go right across there.
Yeah, I can turn around here.
Okay. Well, he told me about that. Like I said, he was what Dale was 16, so that was in '86 when we got that.
And these cars and stuff today, y'all.
96. That was in '96.
See, this all stuff is new too in our life. This stuff here.
Because we were just 6 years old. And girl, when I got that first computer, and I had mine for about 6 months, and then they had to have on one because they would come over there at night when we'd be on there, and she liked it and stuff like that. So shortly after that, she said, I'm gonna give me a computer too. So she got a computer.
What scam you running today?
It's starting already, y'all.
And that was back in the time when they had what you call it? Not Facebook. It was another one.
Yahoo. AOL.
Got mail.
Yes.
AOL. That was when they had AOL, and you know, it was just amazing meeting these people, talking to these people, looking at stuff all around, and they had these rooms you could go in, different rooms, rooms for this, rooms for that. You go in and talk to folks and type and talk to people. Oh, we met so many people. And you know, back then you wasn't so scary of people like you are now.
People weren't like they are now.
No.
Creepy.
And you would meet people and you would talk to them, and some of them they call you, you call them, and stuff like that. And some of them live close, and you know, people live close right here. And
go in there real quick and see what they got. See if they have like burritos, and just kind of take a visual inventory of what they have, and come out and let me know. Because I really don't know what they got here.
Oh, yeah.
And while you're doing that, I can look at how I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
I can't look at my phone, that's for sure.
Yeah. Some people have, you know, just different things. It was fun.
Yeah.
Being on that computer and stuff. It was a lot of fun. You want to put on hold till you come out?
Yeah, y'all, listen, I'll tell you what, y'all, we're gonna get something to eat here, and I'm gonna get ready to get her dropped off and stuff, and then once she come out, we'll come back on and stuff, because we're already kind of at the threshold now for the first part. So we're here, we're gonna get something to eat, and then we're gonna go back down and get ready to just get situated for her.
Oh, we're finally back in the car. Well, they've been in the car. I've been in and out of every building up there on that complex.
Y'all, I'm tired. Oh God, now I gotta look at a Tesla. Y'all, I've been in this truck since 8:30 this morning, and I have not gotten out, and it is 2:30 now.
Okay, he has to pee.
Yep. I've sat in this truck for 6 hours, and I'm ready to get out of it. Yes.
Going to rain! It's going to be a flood!
I've been out of the truck. My first appointment, I had to take off everything to be examined.
I missed that part.
Examined for an annual. Then my second appointment, I had to take out the top.
It's my favorite part.
To be examined for, what you call it?
Mammogram.
Mammogram.
Oh, did it! Get them titties out of here!
And my third appointment, I didn't have to take anything else. Just have to raise your shirt and lower your pants so they can examine my kidneys.
Take your panties off.
And all that. So I've been examined from every direction.
That sounds like you're an adult film star. Oh my!
And I'm ready to get home, too.
You must be tired, too, after all that malpractice you put in.
Look at that little Lincoln.
She been to Mardi Gras. Just slash them. Whee!
There's the flasher who lives next door.
You're good.
Yeah. Well, the lady had told me, she said, if you don't get a phone call from us this evening on my mammogram, you don't have to worry. You don't have to come back.
You're going to be good.
So
She got a good kidney scan, y'all.
Yeah.
And breasts.
I said, I usually don't have to get one, and I don't have, as far as I know, I don't have any breast cancer in my family. I don't remember any of my dad's sisters having any problems.
She's fine.
Or my mother's sisters.
I was more worried about the kidney scan anyway, because, over time things can change.
Yeah.
But her kidney's on vacation in somewhere and is enjoying its summer vacation.
Well, they say when you're not using your native kidneys, they do shrink. But the girl said they were still pretty good, but they had shrunk a little bit.
But that's normal.
And then they have to listen to the blood flow.
Yeah.
And I heard that like galloping. I said, what's that? She said, oh, we listen to your arteries.
Yeah.
And they listen to the vein. You see and all this. But it was all good. I'll see my doctor on the 2nd, so if it's not good, he'll tell me.
I gotta get over. Something happened up here.
Somebody. Looked like somebody got pulled over.
Well, y'all have to pull over in this state. Yeah. I don't know how it is in y'all's, but in Texas,
you got to slow down and pull over.
You have to slow down and then get over for these DPS.
There's 2 DPS.
Skunk. Skunk! Skunk!
Yeah.
Oh, they're checking stuff.
That's 3 DPS. All of those are DPS cards.
Are they?
Yeah. All 3 of those are DPS cards.
They find another way to scam somebody.
I thought it was another card to come, but
and I had to pull over for that bullhorn?
Yeah, it was all DPS cards.
So the only good thing is I'm glad about is I don't have to get back out no more.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I'm not getting out either.
And we don't have any more appointments this week.
No.
Thank God.
I don't have no appointment until May the 27th. And William don't have no appointment until June the 11th.
I have one appointment on the 28th.
Yeah.
But I have no on the 29th, but I'm canceling that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to go that. And I already told Todd why. And they agree. And then I don't have any more until June 18th.
Yeah, June 18th.
And I go see plastic surgery, get their take on what's going on, and then I guess I'll get a game plan on with them.
Once I finish mine, I don't have any more. Once I finish that one for June the 2nd, I don't have any more until October.
Really?
Yes. I go.
So after June 2nd, you're done for a while.
Yeah, I go see.
Oh, we're gonna celebrate that.
I go see Dr.
So it's just gonna be me you got to put up with.
Yeah, and then I have the other one is gonna be December, and then we have an eye test in February.
Yeah, I can't remember when I was supposed to see Dr. Paljohn again. I forgot when I went. I think I got with June or July. I don't remember.
Yeah, because I just went in April, and he paid me for 6 months. I didn't have to come.
Oh, it is in June. I bet it is.
Because you went in December then.
I did go December and then then I went in March.
Oh, you were in March, okay. April, May.
So it should be sometime in June.
Sometime in June.
All right, well, that ain't too bad.
Well, he gave me 6 months. I didn't have to come back, so that was good. But I go to my other doctors all the time, too. But
I'm going to tell him, can you offer me 6 months appointments?
Even my nephrologist, I didn't have to go back to him for until 6 months.
Got to go to the back. You'll be home soon enough. I think she's ready to get the hell out of this truck, too. Ty, you're going to have to let her see if she got to do something in the yard.
Because I got to poop.
She might have to wee-wee by now. So.
Y'all ready to come up? Don't come up here. Don't come up.
I put good use to my mug that I had for breakfast.
Be quiet.
I drank everything out and threw it away.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Now! Urinate, Christopher! Urinate!
You drunk everything out. Don't start with that drinking.
What? I'm ready to go home and try to cool off. But I don't know how that.
Yeah. It'll be alright.
Huh?
It'll be alright. We can turn the one on in the back. Like we did yesterday.
Oh, we did that?
Yeah, that's why it was so cool in the living room.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You turned one in the back?
Yeah.
From your office?
Yeah, at 8 o'clock I did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's why we had that door open.
Ah! See, I don't know nothing, y'all. I don't question. I see nothing, hear nothing, know nothing. Whatever, they had a good plan. Whatever they did, it worked.
You didn't go back to the bathroom after that.
No, I didn't.
So that's why I probably...
Talking about those mini bikes.
Yeah.
It's too hot out there doing that. Yeah.
They doing some stuff.
So, anyways, y'all.
Yeah, it really cools off the house, you know, because that one back there is much better than the one we got up front.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I know that.
The one we got in front, it's right in front of the sofa, so you're not getting all the.
So we waited till after our free time came and you cranked that one up.
Yeah.
Oh, so they got a good plan going on, y'all. Yeah. They know what to do. So
and
anyway.
I turned it off earlier because it was getting cool in there to me.
So tonight, after I don't know, we'll probably watch movies tonight.
Yeah.
Now that we don't have anything to do but just a show. No, that's easy.
Yeah.
But we probably watch. I don't know if Real G has something out or not tonight, and then we might have a show. But after we're done with all that, and it'd be time to watch Roland Martin here soon, and get that going for the evening.
What's going on with the world?
I'll probably start editing some more videos, y'all. I'm gonna get a lot of them done this weekend, and I'm gonna start pumping them out back to back, like just one day between here, so I can still remain current on everything. So y'all gonna start getting a lot of videos like really quick coming out, because I don't want to be too far behind with them, like some people do.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to do better.
I'm trying to be good when I do it. That hurt my throat. I don't know how they be doing that.
They young.
Yeah, really.
They can do it.
But so you know what? Next week, y'all, I gotta order some bags, and we're gonna go down to the other house, and the neighbor's dog next door. Well, they got about 5 or 6 puppies. Got a hold of some stuff down there and tore up and brought it all over our yard.
Yeah.
Now we got like this stuffing all over the yard. So me and Ty got to go down there, clean all that up. And they've been having a habit of throwing some of their sticks again. So we're gonna cut all that, clean up, and then I know ain't nothing else should be out there. No. And if it do, they gon' catch it. They gon' catch it. Yeah. But we're gonna go down and start cleaning up and around the house and stuff. I might take y'all inside later on, but I got some cleanup to do before I do that. Yeah. Because I got a lot of cleaning for real, and I don't want y'all to see all that right now.
And if we do any remodeling, we'll try to.
Yeah, we'll show you that. Yeah. There's things I gotta do. Yeah. There's a light socket, a plug that I gotta fix it in your room that went out. Yeah. I gotta replace that, but I have to get aluminum because it's not copper. Yeah. So we have to get special, the plug things. Yeah. I gotta get special ones to do that and stuff. Though there'll be little stuff that I'm gonna do down there, and probably get the tub going again. Yeah. Because the plumbing was just old.
Yeah. We're gonna show you what we're doing.
Yeah. I gotta change our faucet system out in our bathtub here where we at. So I got some honeydews this summer to do.
Hopefully we'll get some of them done.
Yeah. And I want to what's good about down here right now, we temporarily shut the water off because we don't need it at the other house. It's a good time to do plumbing work because you don't have to worry about nothing coming through. Really? I can do all that plumbing, take it out, get it ready, and then we can get our water turned back on, and then we'll use, when we need it. Yeah. But we're going to slowly start getting these places. We're going to do what we can do now.
Yeah, that's all we can do.
But we're going to start saving. We're going to do for right now, until I get some other money in that I'm expecting, we're going to start doing like stuff inside. Yeah. We got a lot to do, just the yard work. And I got to get that lawnmower man down there. Woo! Yeah. But We'll show you the transition over time and show you what we're going to do, because y'all, we've been having a lot of people bugging the hell out of us. They want to rent it, and I have to keep telling them it's not ready, y'all. It's not ready.
Even at church, it was 2 people approached me.
People need places to do.
And one other guy had already asked us a long time ago. He lives across the street from us now, and he's in a rent house.
Real estate.
One of our neighbors.
Let me tell y'all something. If you can do it, buy you a second home. It doesn't have to be fancy. You can buy an older home and fix it up, because 3 things that people need in this world, no matter how bad the economy is: they need food, they need transportation, and they need a place to live. And those will never run dry out of supply and demand.
Even if they don't have their own transportation, they may need an Uber or a taxi or a bus or something like that. They do, because you need a way to get from one place to the next.
And I've been toiling around. My family's been in the real estate rental business for a long time, and then we got out of it when we moved here, and then I kind of got back into it, and then I gave that place up, and now since I've been with my wife, we decided to start doing it again, starting with the place we have now, and then I'm gonna later on probably add a few more properties. I may end up just taking my sister, she's got a few houses there too. I think she's getting tired of messing with them. Maybe I'll buy them off of her. She got at least 2 of them. I know the 3rd one, that's probably her daughter's, and she ain't gonna get that one up. Well, I don't want it, because I don't want to deal with the tenant. I don't want to deal with the tenant.
Well, the tenant wouldn't be there. She would have to get out.
Oh, well, I don't know. We'll worry about that at the time.
Really.
But
there's plenty of places.
Oh, yeah.
You might have to fix them up and stuff. But as we know, people want somewhere to live, because that little house I was telling you about this morning, somebody got in there. And that little house, I ain't see them come in.
One thing I can say, the places are getting bought up in Marlin now, and we're getting a lot of stuff done around town. People are redoing these properties, y'all. They doing them, ain't they? So this is the time, and of course you gotta have money to do everything.
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
That's the only bad thing. Don't y'all hate it when you find something that's going good, but you don't have the money for it? Like rental places available and you want to get them, or stock market's good to buy, but y'all have no money to buy stocks.
And my friend, from Dallas, she was saying, her son had come down to our area looking, and he's still looking for a house, but he did find a house in McGregor that he's fixing up and gonna rent out. But he's coming all the way down from Dallas.
Well, that's how you have to do sometimes.
And there's a lot of young men that's got stuff like that. And then one that was just talking online.
And y'all, I'll probably, like I said, before it's all said and done, we told you we might be moving, and we'll let you know when that happens. We ain't gonna tell you where, but we did tell you we're going to Oklahoma.
And we'll take y'all on that journey.
Oh, well, yeah, we will. But we'll be buying us a place up there, or building whatever we want to do. And then I'll have we want to have a couple places here that I'll be running it with the real estate business. But I'll probably end up getting at least 2 rental properties there as well in Oklahoma. So my goal is to have 3 here in Texas and 2 there, between 5 and 6.
I don't know how long
No, but just kind of giving y'all some ideas for your own adventure,
Yeah, and just to let you know, we were on our way back home. We've been out all day. We got up early this morning, 7:15.
We'll probably all be sitting on the couch by 9.
Really?
Y'all know how that is. Look at that, Oklahoma. Just talking about it, there they are.
Yeah, they traveling and we talked about being one of them.
We still good, huh?
Yeah, that's a nice size.
Well, listen, guys, like Cheryl says, we just wanted to get on and have a little exit with y'all, because we've been at it all day. Ty, go ahead and tell everybody what they need to do.
Remember, you've got to like, comment, and subscribe to Life with Cheryl and Chris. Help show your support today, gamers, and subscribe. And guess what's red on the show?
I see the redness. Not real clear, but I can see the redness in the camera. See? Oh! Did I have it on? Can't tell if I got it on. Yes, I do. That a red moon, you can see it, but the picture's not real clear.
You gotta help me, I'm trapped in prison. I'm trapped here behind bars. Got my inmate as a crazy hairy weenie. I got a crazy inmate, guys.
Guys, if you want to help me and get the key, just subscribe. It's only free. Like, comment, and subscribe today, Care Bears, to get me out of prison. Hurry. Hurry, my hairy inmate. She's crazy.
Even though this episode comes to a close, we have many more to explore. Just hit that subscribe button. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment, would be very nice too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. From short errands to casinos and even across the country too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris, taking you places, showing you around. Come hit that like button, please hit that subscribe so we can see you around. We appreciate you and glad you are part of the family. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. You never know what we going to next. Come along and join the fun and be a part of our journey too. Whoa. We are the cares and caring and sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button today. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. We gon' share our lives with you. From short errands to casinos and even across the country too. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris, taking you places, showing you around. Come hit that like button, please hit that subscribe so we can see you around. We appreciate you and glad you are part of the family. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. You never know what we're gonna do next. Come along and join the fun and be a part of our journey too. We are the cares and caring and sharing, and we're sharing our lives with you. We are the life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, yeah, yeah. life of Cheryl and Chris. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Take me out the life of Cheryl and Chris. Hit that subscribe button.